get home and have a fiddle with it. Right, motorcycle fans, how you all doing? Right, serious subject again. I mean, there's a lot of push towards the electric vehicles, and obviously Harley Davidson have announced they'll probably have one in their lineup in about 15 months time or whatever it is. And I beg the question, why? Now this may put the cat among the pigeons, and you know, I don't want to upset anyone because that's not my thing. I'm only expressing my opinion, and like anybody, you know, opinions can change, and my opinions have changed throughout life on various subjects. But global warming, let's go back to global, because I think the reason they're pushing for the electric vehicles is because of global warming. And what will happen is the masses will be driving around in these crappy electric things costing a fortune, which will be charged by fossil fuels, made from fossil fuels, while the elite will be driving around in whatever the hell they like because they are the elite. I mean, these G conferences, G8, G12, whatever they are, I mean, they fly there on a plane. It's not electrically driven, is it? Chauffeured around in cars which aren't electric. The place is heated by fossil fuels. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. So, as far as I'm concerned, it is just another way of controlling the masses. Fear tactics. Oh, we'll have to put tax up because of this and that and the other. Well, my take on global warming is, and I've seen all the figures, and I've seen the governmental figures from various countries, and they're all colluding, basically. 97% of scientists say global warming is real, you know, is real. And if you're a climate denier, then you're some sort of strange person. I think even Bill Nye, the science guy, who I used to like, but not anymore, says climate deniers should be imprisoned. So there, good old Bill. Anyway, these 97% of scientists, if you're prepared to do your research, are out of 100% funded by government scientists. And you know the 3% are the ones who stood up and said, no, there's no such thing. They've lost the funding. So, humans being humans, oh yeah, global warming's real, we can prove it, blah, 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 blah. Well, let's just take a look at what is happening. Are we getting weather extremes? No more than usual. Are we getting... I mean, when this thing first kicked off 20, 30 years ago, it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. These are the scientists, the same scientists probably. And then we suddenly had a few bad weeks. Oh no, it's the global warming is getting colder and colder. Then it's getting wetter and windier. Anything they can put their finger on to say it's global warming, they're going to do it, right? Because they're being funded by the government and they want their money. The North Pole. The latest NASA satellite photographs show the polar ice cap is actually bigger than it ever has been. Go figure. And the poor old polar bear, apparently there's more polar bears now than there was in 1960s. So yes, probably one or two are starving because, like any predator, if they breed and breed and breed, they're going to run out of food. And you see all the photos of them floating on a piece of polar ice, you know. I'm sorry people, but I just do not believe it at all. As a populace of any civilized country, we're fed horseshit all the time. Excuse me. And it's just another way of controlling us. fossil fuels. Oh, we're running out of fossil fuels, you know. I can remember 20 years ago, they all by 2020, well, they've run out of water, food, and all the rest of it. Have we? Are we going to? Oh, by 2010, this will happen. Or by 25, this is going to happen. It doesn't happen. There's people made an awful lot of money spouting about this sort of stuff. You say up and say this doesn't exist, that's it, job's done. You say, oh, it does exist, and start fear-mongering and people believe it, you're going to make money, you're going to make millions on it, some people. So, that, I don't get it. What I do get is, okay, we're polluting the planet, yeah. And the third world countries that want to become a first world country, China, India, etc., pollute more. But what are you going to do? You're going to stop them becoming civilized? Can't do it. We've been there, done that. You just got to let it ride. The Earth, to a large degree, will clean itself.